Hey guys, it's Jazzy. I'm back with another video today. I know a lot of you have noticed I took a big break from YouTube. When I say big break, it's probably been a good, I don't even know, almost a year, maybe. I don't know. Literally almost a year since I've done like a real YouTube video. And everyone's like, I miss you, so I'm back on YouTube finally. I had just wanted to take a break from it. Sometimes we all need it. But yes, I am back. I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos for you guys. So today is just like a life update introduction because I haven't done a life update in a long time and a lot of things have changed. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm gonna be doing like a general life update, and then some people ask me some questions, so I'm gonna also answer those. But for general, I'm a senior, guys. I just finished junior year. I'm gonna be a senior. I'm super scared, super excited. Like, obviously everyone always talks about like, oh, what are you gonna do when you're done with high school, blah blah blah, and you always say what you're gonna do. But like, I feel like it's like hitting me now that it's like a realization that like you're gonna be a senior, and literally at the end, like, it's gonna be a real life, and it's like, it's just crazy to me. So I'm dealing with like a lot of that because once obviously my senior year is done, I want to become a nurse. I want to become I don't know how you say it, but and I don't want to look dumb, so I'm gonna just say what the job is. I want to be the sonographer for the babies. There's a certain name for it, but I don't know how to say the name, and anytime I say the name, no one knows what I'm saying, so I'm like, I think that's wrong.
Good thing she don't get paid for thinking.
So literally that's what I want to be. I got super into it, I think these past couple months, because at first I've had so many jobs that I wanted to be. I wanted to be a lawyer, but then I was like, that takes too much school and too much work out of my life. Like, you just work for, I don't even know. What else I wanted to be a lot of things, but a nurse has really stuck on me, and at first I wanted to be a regular nurse, but then my love for I just love babies. And to be a nurse and to work with babies, that's what I wanted to be. So that's what I'm going for. So this senior year, I have to work really hard to get to where I want to be. I want this to be not like, you know how people just, I don't know, I feel like a lot of times people aren't real with like what they're going through or something. So like, I want to be real. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't do the greatest in school just because I don't like apply myself to where I should, like where I should be. Like, in middle school I used to get, or no, elementary, throughout the whole elementary I was on honor roll every single time like we had the award event or like ceremony. Honor roll, honor roll. I was on National Junior Honor Society. I was doing my thing. Then I got to middle school and it just went downhill from there, and then it got better. It got better during the end because I was like, oh, like, I have to go to high school. So, and then in the beginning of high school, that's when quarantine hit. So ever since then, school's just not been it for me, and like, it's hard for me. Not because like I'm in all honors classes, so like, I know I'm smart, you know what I mean?
Okay, let's move on.
I'm just not applying myself as much as I should be, and I feel like that's where I mess up. So I want you guys to know, like, please do good. Like, don't even think about it. Don't say I have 4 years to correct myself. No, you should start from the beginning, and it's gonna be easier, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I think of it for me. Like, in middle school, even I came into high school from middle school with like 8 credits, and you need 24 credits to graduate. So I already had 8 credits done from middle school. So this, you know, like, high school I've been doing bad, but it's been a cushion to help me progress to, you know, whatever. But do good in school, guys, please, because I learned really bad. But yeah, I want to be a nurse, so that's a big thing that I have to focus on this year. Also being a senior, like I feel like, well, also quarantine happened, but or like COVID happened, but it's also been like, I'm such like a just introverted person that I haven't had the full high school experience where I don't do everything that you should. So this year I'm doing everything. I'm going to every football game, I'm going to prom, I'm going to homecoming, I'm doing it all, because I feel like once I leave, like I'm gonna regret it, and then it's like you never have it again. Like you're only in high school for 4 years of your life and you never get it back, and then it's literally after high school it's real world, like work, and you're an adult, you know. I'm so scared of that. Speaking of adult, I turned 18 in 3 months. Also so scary and excited, but scary, because literally anytime I think about it, I was like I'm an adult, like I gotta do stuff for myself. It's scary, and I'm like, that's crazy. Like like I feel like time's going by so fast, like I'm just growing up, like, and I'm not even like noticing it myself, but it's about, yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, I'm about to turn 18. Puerto Rico trip, hopefully. That's what I want to do. But yes, so that's the part of me growing up, adulting. Scary but excited. That's what I can put it into words. Scary but excited. Also, another thing, if you've been on my journey, or if you've been watching me, then you guys know. But if you haven't been, I have had a weight problem for about, well, now I'm gonna say 2 years. It's been about 2 years. If you need the backstory, I was literally 125 pounds and I dropped down to 96 pounds. And I went to the doctor, no one knew why. I'm pretty sure it was stress and just life stressing me out, and I just wasn't eating. And yeah. But guys, now I'm at 110 pounds. I've gained weight. I'm doing much better. I'm eating a lot. And everyone asks me like, how are you gaining weight? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna start with like the basics, or like, you know, the most common sense ones. So literally, I started going to work out. I work out with a personal trainer. I love it. It's amazing. If you live in Orlando, 53 squad training, I think that's what it's called, or squad 53 training, I don't know. But Demetrius Bronson runs it. He's amazing, love him. I also work with Kayla. I don't know her last name. I think it's Lee. Kayla Lee. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. They're my personal trainers. They've been helping me with my weight ever since I've been doing it. I think not even a year. It hasn't even hit a year, but I have gained so much weight. I literally went from 96 to 100, or yeah, 110. And everyone's asking me for my workout routine. If you want it, I'll like film a YouTube video of everything I do that day. It's just I do different things each day, so I don't have like a straightforward workout routine. It's just whatever they tell me to do, I do, and it works. So if you want a video about that, I will do a video about that. But yeah, I've been working with a personal trainer. I love it. I feel just more, I don't know, like whenever, like I hate going to work. I'm not gonna lie. For all y'all who don't go, like I don't either. I'll literally be sitting, I'm like, I don't want to go today, and I'll find every excuse not to go, but I'm like, I have to go. Gym motivation, whatever motivates you, put that in your head. What motivates me is to be a hot ex, literally. Bitch! The girl that'll be like, that's her, and they'd be like, yep, that's her. That's what I want to be. So that's my gym motivation every single day, literally. But yes, I've been gaining weight doing that. I also started drinking protein shakes. Now listen, if you're not a big fan on them, neither am I. So I'm with y'all. Anytime I drink one, I want to throw up. I'm gagging while drinking it. but that's what's been helping me, so I have to force myself. My mom literally forced me to drink it because I cannot do it by myself. Fun tip, put a lot of peanut butter in it. If you put it, well, that's my preference because I like peanut butter, but whatever. If you need a recipe for that too, I'll, like, if I do a workout routine video, then I'll put what I drink with it. But yeah, so basically working out, drinking protein shakes have been the two most, you know, common things on my weight. But a big factor is just really focusing on myself. You guys know I've been like having a rough time. Oh my gosh, why am I gonna cry? That is I need therapy, guys. I plain out say it. I was literally about to cry saying I've had a rough time this past year. I need therapy. Back to my story. Where even was I? See, this is why. Oh, I got it. I've just really been focusing on myself. I think for the past, I don't even know. I'm not gonna say I just haven't ever like loved myself as much as I do now, or have been as happy with just life in general as I am right now. And it took me a long time, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it takes a long time, guys, and don't like feel bad or be like I have to do it right now. No, it's gonna take you some time, but that's what took me time. I was just doing everything that could heal me, focused on myself, did anything that would like just fulfill me, I guess, in a way. Like, even not filming for a long time, like, it was just I needed time. Do you guys, I hope you guys don't hear that, that's just them walking. I just needed time to myself to really just do me and get to a point where I was like, I'm good, you know what I mean? For a long time I wasn't good, but now I can say like I'm doing good. I'm fine, like, by myself. I'm having fun with friends, doing I literally, you guys know I hate going out. That's one thing about me, I will not go out. I've been going out like every weekend this past summer. I go out till like 3 in the morning. When have you ever known me to do that? Never. So like, I'm putting myself more out there, meeting more people, you know, and stuff like that. But definitely just focusing on yourself is a big part of like finding you and just loving yourself. Because if you don't have that, I feel like you're lost. Not like you're lost, but I was lost. I didn't like, that's the whole thing to my weight gain, to my happiness, to everything. I depended a lot on people when I never just, you know, found it in myself to be okay with just me. And now I have, and I'm doing so much better, and I love it. And I hope you guys do it too. And also, if you want more videos about stuff like that, I would like, that is something I would love to talk about, is just real life things like mental health and like loving yourself, finding yourself. It's a lot of people go through it and don't really know how and want advice. I would definitely do those videos too. But yeah, so that's another a life update tip. What else is there? A lot of people, okay, so everyone knows this past year I've been going through a lot because of my weight gain and my breakup and everything like that. Everyone always asks me, how do you get over your ex and the whole entire thing. I want to talk about that too, because I feel like a lot of times people don't really talk about it, and it's a very important subject to talk about. So everyone knows I've only had one boyfriend. And that one boyfriend is my first love. So when I'm talking about this, I want you guys to think more of in a perspective of where I'm coming from. Everyone's like, how do you get over it? So for me, he was my first love. So to me, you don't ever get over it, and that is the realest thing I can tell you guys. You don't get over it. See, I'm about to cry again. What is going on? you don't get over it, you just accept it. And if that is the one thing you take from me from like that subject, I hope you take that. I will not, like, obviously you're gonna love someone else, like they're not gonna be the only person you love, if you obviously moved on or something, but you will never love another person like you loved them. And that goes on with accepting it, is I feel like a lot of times you just keep not in denial, but it's just like always there of a hope that it's gonna come back, and at some point you just have to accept it. So whenever someone asks me like, how do you get over it, and I just tell them like, to me you don't. And that's, to me that's sad, but it's also like the realest thing I can tell you. You just have to find things in yourself to accept it and do you. Like, even if you don't like want to go to someone else, that is fine. Like, literally, the breakup was only or almost a year ago, and I have not dated anyone new, talked to anyone new. I'm really just trying to focus on me and find myself before I get into that again, because I feel like I learned a lot about myself from the breakup. That is probably the one thing that I would take good out of it, was that I learned a lot about myself, and I matured, and I grew a lot as a person and as someone who could be in another relationship, because I learned from what I did wrong in that one, you know what I mean? But yeah, so if you're having a hard time, I'm not gonna, girl or guy, whoever's watching this, and I'm not one to judge, because I can tell you from literally from my experience, it is the hardest thing that you're gonna have to go through. Don't ever like put a time limit to it. You just literally however long it takes you, it's gonna take. And don't ever let anyone tell you, oh, you need to do it now. No, like, let yourself go through it, because if you hide it, like, that is the worst thing you can do. And I'm not gonna lie, even now I still get sad. I still am trying to not move on, but it's still like a thing of like, you still need to focus on yourself and do you know what I mean? But yeah, I still get sad, like, of course you are. Like, I just feel like it's something that is gonna take some time, and no matter how long it takes, you're gonna need to take that time. So yeah, don't let anyone tell you how long you take as long as you need, because I'm almost at a year and it's still going. So if you ever need anyone to talk to, I'm here, because I would love to do these videos too, talking about like different life things, because it's a serious thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's another thing that I've been dealing with. Life update, you know, the whole entire thing, just really, all honestly I can say is finding myself. It's a big part of me right now. I'm in like this era where it's like I've like learned to, like, it is what it is and go with the flow. Literally any other time I like get super like, oh no, like this is how it needs to happen, or this is what needs to happen. Like, no, I've learned to just, it is what it is. It happened. If it happens, it happens. Like, just let it be. And whatever, yeah, just let it be. Whatever is meant to be is gonna happen. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you. Really, I'm in that era of if it's, or whatever is meant to be is gonna be. And that is the truest thing. So live by that and you're gonna be fine. Literally every day I live by that. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. Either now, later, 50 years from now, it's gonna happen. So don't stress it out right now of, oh, it needs to happen. No, let it be. I wanted a dog, guys, but they didn't let me get a dog because I don't know. We have Yodi. Oh, Yodi's so big now, guys. Remember when he was so little? He's so big and lazy and fat, and he just literally sleeps all day. and eats and sleeps, but he's the cutest thing ever. I love him. So yeah. Everyone also asked me if I want more tattoos. Definitely. I want like 4 more. I don't even know. I want a lot more. I say a new number every single day, so definitely watch out for tattoos. I'm also thinking, this is a big part of my future, hopefully. I'm thinking of doing a my own business. I'm not gonna explain now because I want it to be a surprise, but it's definitely something in the works. I want to do my own business of something. So I'm gonna be working on it till my birthday. Hopefully it'll be announced on my birthday. If it's not, then it'll be announced a little later, but I'm definitely excited about it because I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but I also want to surprise you guys, so I'm not gonna spoil it, but just watch out for it because I'm super excited. So that's another thing that I'm super excited for. And books, but like a lot about, I just love reading about like life. I don't know, I'm in like my soft girl era where I freaking love everything, and like plants and like this aesthetic. But that's really my life update. I want to know what you guys want for YouTube videos. If it's fashion, if it's real life deep talks, I'm open to that. I would love to do that. If it's pranks, if it's things with my friends, whatever you guys want, let me know in the comments. I love you guys. I'm so happy to be back. At first I was like, no, I don't want to go back, but it's like super fun to just show to share my journey with other people, and the other people could be going through the same thing or never gone through it, and I'm helping them either way. But yeah, just for you guys to see my journey and everything that I go through and stuff that I do. So yeah, I can't wait to post more for you guys. I'm super excited. I love you guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, tap the notification bell to know when I post my next video, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.